I'm Tomlyn Nicholson. This is Wednesday, February 18, 2026. In a shocking incident out of Rhode Island, a transgender individual identified as a father of three opened fire at a youth hockey game, killing 6 people before turning the gun on himself in a tragic murder-suicide. Authorities are investigating motives, with local police highlighting the chaos at the skating rink that left families devastated. The FBI has executed a search warrant in the ongoing disappearance of Nancy Guthrie, urging rapid DNA testing on newly discovered evidence like a glove. Investigators emphasize the need for swift action to avoid delays as the case enters its 3rd week with high-tech tools aiding the probe. President Trump stepped in to address the massive Potomac River sewage spill, where 243 million gallons of wastewater poured in due to what critics call Democrat mismanagement in the region. His intervention aims to clean up the environmental disaster affecting local communities and wildlife. A federal judge has ruled against Trump in a key case, drawing fire from conservatives who see it as hypocritical judicial overreach. The decision could impact ongoing legal battles, underscoring tensions between the judiciary and executive actions. California's Governor Newsom faces backlash over a botched $450 million 911 system upgrade that's plagued with failure, wasting taxpayer dollars. Critics argue it exemplifies liberal opposition to efficient federal welfare reforms, leaving emergency services in disarray. President Trump warns Canada of imposing 100% tariffs if it acts as a drop-off point for Chinese goods, aiming to protect American interests in a new trade deal. The move underscores efforts to counter foreign economic threats. Several states are resisting the Trump administration's efforts to recruit local police officers for federal immigration enforcement duties. Governors and local officials argue this could strain resources and undermine community trust in law enforcement. A Reuters poll shows President Trump's approval on immigration policies at a new low, 38%, with declining support among American men. This marks a drop from his initial 47% approval at the starting of his term. That is a Reuters poll. Civil rights leader Reverend Jesse Jackson passed away, remembered for his presidential run and advocacy in the Rainbow Coalition. Tributes from figures like Bernie Sanders highlight his significant impact on American politics over the past century. Democrats hold a 7-point lead over Republicans in a YouGov poll for the 2026 congressional elections, their largest advantage this cycle. This reflects higher uncertainty among Republican voters regarding participation. Former Texas Governor Rick Perry's political group pledges unlimited support for Senator John Cornyn in his Republican primary, already spending nearly $18 million. This comes amid a competitive race with challengers like Ken Paxton. Texas Democrats have launched a $30 million coordinated campaign to target key races and aim to flip the state in 2026. The efforts involve pooling resources for data analysis, volunteer mobilization, and candidate support. The Supreme Court may issue opinions on redistricting cases, potentially affecting 2026 elections in states like Louisiana under the Voting Rights Act. New York officials seek to use existing maps amid ongoing legal challenges. A Newsweek article notes growing support for secession in 9 states, with overall national support decreasing to 18%. States like Connecticut and Minnesota show significant increases in public sentiment for separation.